opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the quick hitter. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Short pass brought in. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, it's Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Tracy. He only can get his arm here, Brian. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 3rd downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's 2nd and 7. Running right side by Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. Inside handoff to Swift. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They run the counter with Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Williams from the gun. Pass it down close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up by 4 here in the first. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the ground here, Tracy. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Giants take a slim 2-point lead.
to send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks like a little short of the 35.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here's Swift on second down. Still finding room past the 45. And he's spotted and marked down at the 46-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Williams on first down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's the end of one here. The Giants in control so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears jump in front now by 5. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New York.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, here's Dart. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Going on third, here's Dart. Setting up the screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Getting out to his left. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that if they get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Got a man, Loveland has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a 1st down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Clean it over the middle, and they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
38-yard line.
1st down, here's Swift. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Fabio Carrique making that stop.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's the give to Dowdle. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with it on 4th and 1. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
What is up?
Williams throwing on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. Level a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Out of his shotgun, give to Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
On the move, headed right. Gets this over the middle, it's Kmet. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 1st and goal, Swift. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 6. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll motion Slayton left. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back, motioning right. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a venture move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the 1st. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Dart going to throw again. Throw caught by his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Something's taken from me. On me, life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't touch her and let me.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Yeah. Combo.
Looking to throw. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 23. The right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
17 at the 23-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Flushed out now to his left. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. And maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Forced out to his right. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Chicago brings out the punting unit. good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Half the 60, half the 60. Check up.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. So the read, they'll give it to Simpson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Darks looking at this 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here's 2nd and 5. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Drops it underneath. Swift. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Before left side finds Birdie. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it near the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Williams from the gun. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Williams has his guy set. Tack on 2 to that touchdown. He's throwing for it! And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word. artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Kane's Gadigal on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Dart's going to the air. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Escapes a defender. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he rocks the tackler. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He rolls to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Odunze's got it, right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
From the 47. On the move, headed right. his second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
He lost one deep, center of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 15-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. The back's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Start from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going on first down. It's Starks. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Escapes out to the left. Throw caught by his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. On first down, here's Dunks. Throwing the out route complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up second and 4.
Clark gonna throw again. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. Darts out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the red zone now. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Giants using their first timeouts. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Forced that to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
One play action with Dart. Throw left side finds Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Kick the running back in motion. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Throwing now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, start to come back?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the toss, here's Dowdle. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Swift now from the pistol. And they have this one well contained. So there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. So out now comes the punter. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought inside the 20. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point
Back to throw. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
36. Giants 28.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. It's going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So